Good evening, everybody. Back to do another Last Supper dish. I think this is number 22. I'm starting to lose track. A couple of days ago, nipped to my local pub, met some fine young women who are on the group and asked me if I would do a simple macaroni cheese. And they kind of said they try to do it at home and they struggle just making the sauce. So I'm going to show you all a really simple way to do it. It's a bit of a cheat, but it works a treat. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some full fat milk and we're going to heat this up in the microwave. So this takes a little bit of stress out of making the roux. So you're going to make a roux, make a white sauce, but to simplify it, put this in the microwave for 4 minutes, get it up to temperature. So that's that. So whilst that's coming up, we'll take the macaroni. Marshalls as always. Don't go using that Italian penny stuff for macaroni. It's got to be Marshalls. So this pan's heavily salted boiling water. So straight in with the macaroni. So that's about 400 grams. And just give that a stir round to loosen it up. Then stick the lid on until it starts bubbling. Right, white sauce. Everybody panics making a white sauce, but I promise you this is foolproof. Anybody can do it. So the first thing I'm going to add to the fry, just a pan, a hot pan. We're going to add about 50 grams of butter. Just unsalted butter. Get that on the go. I'm also going to add a bit of shallot. Just chop it really fine. And add that to your butter. So 1 shallot, that's all you need. You could use just a normal onion, but shallots are much sweeter, so, and they impart less water as well, so just give that a mix round. So the butter's sizzling on a low heat, as low as it'll go. So the next thing to add is plain flour. So 1 proper heaped tablespoonful, of plain flour, and then about half a tablespoonful, so about 1.5 of plain flour. So get yourself a whisk, and then you go with your whisk. Just amalgamate your flour into your butter and your onion. Perfect. It's that coming along. The milk's almost ready. So just cook that out for about 1 minute. Right. Extra mature cheddar cheese, nothing else does. And you want about 300 grams. So just take a box grater and grate your cheese. So this is real time. I think this will take about 10 minutes, apart from cooking in the oven. So there's your grated cheese. Right. The only thing I add to make it a bit richer is some Parmesan cheese. Now a lot of you probably think, oh no, I don't like Parmesan cheese. Oh no. But honestly, see if you add it to just maybe 50 grams to your macaroni cheese. It's fantastic. This is about 30 grams, that's all you need. Right, the microwave's bleeping away, so milk's ready. This is sizzling away. The macaroni's bubbling away. So take your milk, just give the pasta a wee stir, break up a little bit, stop it all sticking. Right, this is a bit that frightens everybody, where they go wrong and it ends up all lumpy. So keep whisking it. Just take your full pint of hot, full fat milk and fire it in. And keep the rest of it cold at your side. And just whisk it. Keep whisking it and it will thicken up naturally. This is the easiest way to make macaroni and cheese. Stevie Wonder could make this. And that's it, starting to thicken up straight away. Now, what it will be, it'll be too thick. So you just let it down with some more milk. Not a single lump, none at all. Really simple. Keep it going. So whilst you're doing this, get your oven on at about 180. And your dish ready. Yeah, that's it, starting to thicken up already. So it's starting to get too thick, so add extra milk. Because some people like macaroni cheese really dry and thick. Some people like it really saucy and loose. Just to your taste, just just take it to how thick you want. There you go, it's just easy. Turn the heat up a little bit, just speed up the process. That's it. Right, to your cheese. So take about 50 grams of your cheese, put it in a separate bowl. Into that bowl, you want to add panko breadcrumbs. Roughly the same amount by volume. And just crunch it into the cheese. And that's going to be your crispy topping. You can add parsley through this, which is nice. And that's you. Back to your white sauce. Another stir. It's coming along fine. A bit more milk. So that's almost a litre now. But you need to remember, once you add your cheese, it's going to thicken up again. Let's give the pasta a wee stir. Come along fine. Just check it. 1 minute. Right, and your cheese. So as I say, a lot of people don't like Parmesan cheese, but you don't get the harshness and the kind of powerful flavour when you put it on your mac and cheese. It just gives it a little bit of an edge, which is nice. So that will just melt through it. So the next thing we're going to add, another thing that a lot of people say they don't like, is Dijon mustard. So you want a real good heaped teaspoonful of Dijon mustard. And again, what that does is it pulls out the cheese flavour. and it gives it a nice colour as well. It gives it a kind of golden yellow colour. Bit more milk. So you don't have to put this in the oven either. You don't even have to put the cheese topping on it. You can just have a loose macaroni and cheese that's straight out of the pot. But I like it finished in the oven with tomatoes on top. So that's coming along fine. Right, tomatoes for the topping. A couple of nice vine tomatoes. Just chop them up into slices, ready to go on top of your mac and cheese. For me, this is essential. If you're having mac and cheese, you've got to have a crispy, tomatoey topping on it. There you go, 2 or 3 tomatoes. Let's see how we're doing. Right, this has come along perfect. So the rest of your milk. So it's taking a full litre of milk. So the only thing to do that now is season it. So pepper. Add your pepper first. To your own taste, mix it through. Get a teaspoon to give it a taste, don't put your fingers in it, that's wrong. Pinch of salt. Right, the macaroni's done. The cheese sauce is done. So drain off your macaroni. Lose as much water as you can back in your pot. So your white sauce is, the cheese sauce is now cooked. Just double check the seasoning. Touch more salt. You've got to be careful with the salt because cheese has obviously got salt in it, so there you go. We'll show you the consistency. So it's the thickness of double cream. Now because I'm going to bake this one in the oven, you don't want it to loose. You want it loose because it's going to thicken up when it's in the oven. So put about 2/3 into your pot. Heat off. Get your spoon and then just mix it through. Yep, I'm happy with that. Stick a little bit more in. Lovely jubbly. So take your mac and cheese and just pour it into your dish that you're going to serve it in. It's a great dish. Everybody loves mac and cheese. It probably works out about £2 a portion. And there you go. There's the mac and cheese. So just take your tomatoes, drop them on top. Perfect. Take your cheese and breadcrumbs and just sprinkle them on top. This is almost done. So as per normal, we'll post up the video and an image of the dish when it's finished. There you go, how easy is that? As I said, fucking Stevie Wonder could cook this. And if you need any tips or any advice on what's been done so far, just drop us a message. But there you go, simple mac and cheese with a tomato and crispy cheesy top. Have a go at it, guys. Good luck and take care.